Hey Jude, I'll play the part that's written, then I'll go back and help you fill in the puzzle. My thumbs are on middle C, by the way. 1, 2, 3. Just listen. 1, 2, 3. Now we'll fill this in later. 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and rest. 1, 2. Last line. Rest, rest. Now move your fifth finger down to E. Okay, so I'll teach this to you. Thumbs on middle C. Let's slow way down. The melody interchanges, obviously, between the two hands. 1, 2, right hand, go. C, A, 2, rest. What the heck is that rest right there? I don't think we've actually seen that before, maybe. That's an eighth rest. It almost looks like a fancy 7, so if you think of 7, 8, 7, eighth. It's an eighth rest. An eighth note follows it. An eighth note gets half a count. An eighth rest gets half count. So the counts in the second measure go like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. I'll play it right on the A. Ready, and. A, 2, 3, and 4, and. So there's a single eighth note and two eighth notes put together in the right hand, but they all get a half count. So again, the count is this. I'll play it from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and stop there. You'll notice we started on the fourth count. You know that that was an incomplete measure. The other counts are at the last measure. There's 3 counts on the last measure. There's 1 count on that little incomplete measure, which equals 4. There's 4 counts in every measure. All right, now we're on the second complete measure. It's a 4 on G. Let's start right there. Ready, and G, 2, 3, 4, and okay, stop there. The next note is a B, but because we're in the key of F, it's a B flat. The key signature told you that. So it's B flat and then F. Okay, let's skip over to the next part that's written. That's a single eighth note followed by, 4 eighth notes, but there's a tie in there. So I'll count that whole thing starting from C. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and. Now, when you have a difficult rhythm like that, it's not that difficult, but when you have a rhythm that's a little tricky, break the tie. Forget that tie in between the second and the third note. So it becomes easy then. It's 4 and 1 and 2 and. And once you get that down, then you add the tie back in. 3, 4, and 1 and 2 and. And that's how you count that. Played, it goes like this. 3, 4, and 1 and 2 and. All right, work on that until you get it. Then put the whole line together. When you have all that and you're really comfortable, then we'll go down to the last line. So I have my thumbs on C, 5 on F, and it starts on the third count. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. All right, let's take that slower. I'll count it first. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. These are 4 eighth notes. So it is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then a quarter note. Here's how it's played. You'll have your fifth finger on F. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. All right. Now the last measure, I simplified this rhythm because some of these rhythms are slightly difficult right now. So I did make that a little bit easier. Slide your fifth finger down to E and then play 4 on F. That's the last measure. All right, again, that's E, F, and there are 3 counts in that measure because, again, the 4th count is at the very beginning. All right, so work on all that. Now the real challenge comes in. We'll have to get used to matching pitches to a piano. The rule is when you play by ear, if you can sing it, you can play it, but you have to learn how to match a pitch. So let me play a pitch and you match it. La. You might be going all over the place. That's pretty typical. But eventually you need to end on la. Don't worry about your voice quality. Just make a joyful noise. Pick another note. Let's pick maybe this one. La. And you might slide around until you reach that. That's okay. You'll get used to doing this much more quickly. Let's pick another note. How about this one? Go all over the place, whatever you have to do to end up at la. All right, let's pick another note. If it goes out of your voice range, then just, try and sing it anyway. La. That's a little low for a lot of women. Women might have to sing that, or girls, whatever, might have to sing that up on this E. Just find some E. La, la. If you can match that pitch, you can then transfer it to another E. Okay, let's try another note. La. All right. Now, I'll play the part that's written, and then we'll work on the play by ear part. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Beginning. 2, rest. 1, 2, 3. All right, now listen up. Here it is. Okay, that's that measure. I purposely didn't finish it yet. So the part that's not written is this. F, E, C. Okay? So from the beginning, let's play as written and then add that little piece. 2, 3. C, A, 2, 3. 2, 3. Same note. Okay, so you work on that, and then you'll feel really accomplished when you can play something that's out of thin air. You just put a puzzle piece together that it's not even there. Isn't that cool? That's playing by ear. Now, the next part is da 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 da. So I have to match a pitch. I have to find that note. Da. There it is. You might be searching all around. That's okay. You're going to end up on D. So the next part is da 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 da. It walks down the steps. Remember, all B's are flat. Again, this part is D, C, B flat, A. And that's that whole by ear part. So the whole by ear part starts on F. Da, 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 da. That's the part that's not written. Practice that. I'll play it one more time. Start on F. Ready? And da, 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 da. You kind of have to sing it as you play it in order to make sure you're matching the pitches. And then you can play it without singing it. You got that? If you do, let's play it from the beginning with both parts, the written and the by ear. 1, 2, 3. 2, rest. 2, 3. All right. You got it? If you don't, keep playing it, and then you're going to get it. Okay, here's the next part that's written that you already know. C, D, D. Here's the next part. Da, da. There's the note right there. See, I didn't match the pitch right at first. Then you have to stop and say, whoa, that's not right. So, da. It wasn't that. Da. That doesn't match, does it? You have to match. Da. Okay, so it's higher. Let's try that note. All right. This is the process you have to go through to play by ear. Da 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 da. That's the next part. Let's try it. It starts on G. G, F, E, F, D, C. And the rhythm, you can just go by what you hear, by what the Beatles are singing. All right. Let's start on the G. Ready? And letter under your skin. All right. Then the next part is written. We're on the last line, starting on the F. All right. So this is the written part. 1, 2. Now you only have one more little piece to figure out. And make it. And then the rest is written. Better. You can even make that rhythm a little more accurate. Let me show you that whole last line from the F that's written. 1, 2. Here's the puzzle piece. Or something like that rhythm. Let's go back to the beginning. This is the whole song, the whole puzzle put together. 1, 2, 3. It's close to what the melody is. You can work your own charm on that.
Together you and me make perfect harmony. I hear a rhapsody.